Full Throttle Friday. I'm going to Josh's spot this year, and I'm going to shoot a deer at his spot. Let's go.
Every day, this is what I got to put up with every day. Every day.
Come on, let's go. I'm getting in the back too.
Well guys, here we are. It is February in Southwest Ohio. Josh, Grant, and myself, we're headed over to one of my best spots, if not my best spots. It's a farm I lease here in Southwest Ohio. And man, I love this spot. It's really, really important to get these deer conditioned early, and that is the best way to do that is full throttle, okay? So what we're doing is, it's not only getting the deer conditioned, but it's getting them in condition health-wise. So it has the vitamins, the minerals, everything it needs to become healthy. You know, they're really run down from the rut. The does are, you know, I'm trying to concentrate, just so you all know, and I got Grant over here making faces at me. See that?
What do you mean?
See? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be serious. But anyway, all seriousness, full throttle is the perfect, there's a reason why it's one of the top selling minerals. It's because it's the perfect mineral to get the deer back healthy. They're going to start dropping. Hey, I talked to one of my buddies yesterday in Iowa. He's already found 30 sheds. And so they're dropping right now. So they need this. It helps with horn growth. It helps everything they need. The vitamins and minerals.
If I find a shed over here, it's mine. Is that right?
Depends on how big it is.
No, no.
Depends on how big it is.
Find their keepers, right?
I
mean, I'm hunting over here this year, so
there's a big set that I'm really, really trying to find.
Oh boy. One of the things we use, you know, at the farm, at Pure Whitetail Farm, is these minerals. It's great for antler growth. If you guys have ever seen some of the bucks at Pure Whitetail, they're not little. They're growing big. They're throwing kickers. You know, we'll have a baby, I would call a baby, 2-year-old, grow 50 inches in a year. Yeah, is it genetics? Yes, but they're getting all the protein and nutrients and minerals they need to grow that too. It just ain't all natural. So, I mean, if you guys have never tried Pure Whitetail Full Throttle, it's one of the things it's a must-try product, I would tell you that. Hey, Josh. Hold.
Big old gobbler.
Got a beard like that long.
We'll meet him again this spring. That's a big old gobbler too, man. He had a 10, 11 inch beard.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a good gobbler. Yeah. Awesome. So right here, guys, here I'm just going to tell you exactly the way it is. I'm going to shoot it to you straight, okay? So last year, I've been hunting this farm for about 15 years. It's the best farm I've got here in Ohio. I've been hunting basically the same general area. The neighbor decides that he wants to start harassing me. The neighbor to the west decides that he wants to start harassing me. So every single day last year during hunting season, I mean, this guy was committed. You got to give it to him, all right? He was committed. Every single day, he's driving a car or a truck right up down the property line, trying to keep the. Yeah, listen, in a field, okay? He drove a Dodge Challenger one day down the field because I got a camera pointing there so I can document him, you know, harassing me. But I didn't turn him in. So sometimes the best thing to do is when you're faced with a problem like that is to just take yourself out of the situation, right? So what we're doing is I'm moving in about 300, 400 yards off of the property line, and I'm going to pick me out a brand new spot. And so I'm now, the last forever, you know, the deer are used to mineral over there. So I'm going to actually move it on them, and we're going to see how quick they find the full throttle. My guess is, because of the real strong cherry flavor, it's going to take them about a day or two, and we're going to put it in this general vicinity. If you can see, I got some nice big pines right here, and I think I'm going to put it right here. Okay, just to give you guys a situation. We've talked about wind before, right? So this is the west over here. Predominant wind in this area on this farm is southwest, okay? So southwest. When you see on your weather app it says a southwest wind, that means where it's coming from. So it's going to be coming from the south and the west. So it'd be just like this, okay? So if my stand's over here and my full throttle sight's over here on this farm, 100% transparency, I will be pouring corn out. So if my corn and my full throttle's here and I gotta stand back here, the deer will not smell me no matter which way they come from. They will not come from the back because that's a road out that way. So they'll either come from the east, from the west, or from the south. So if it's predominantly a southwest wind, I'm gonna set up over here, and more times than not, the wind's gonna be in my face. The deer will not smell me, they'll come in. That allows me to get a shot. So that's kind of a little rundown of why I picked this area. It's already, look guys, look. He's trying to find my shed. Yeah, but if you guys could go down there and see the bunch of trails crisscrossing and everything, that's kind of like a little quick rundown of why we're putting our full throttle here. Don't just take your full throttle and go out and pick a random spot and dump it. Make sure there's a reason, make sure you've already got traffic, dump it, and then it'll really create traffic. So, all right guys, so this is what this is creating. There, you can see there's never been mineral here or anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna think ahead, right? So I'm thinking ahead, like I'm gonna put the stand right there. It's gonna be about a 25-yard shot if a deer comes in. So I'm thinking ahead. I'm simply going to, and we're not saying that the way I do it is right, it's just the way that I found that works for me, right? I like Grant, what he just said. He goes, where are you gonna put your camera at? Yeah.
I'm gonna find you a log. Yeah. All right, so the reason I'm putting a log, seen this done before, liked the idea, and I tried it, and it does work really well. If you put a log in front of your pile, and it kind of keeps the deer from coming in like straight ahead of you where you were going to be set up, it makes the deer turn sideways, quarter to
broadside,
you.
yeah.
Broadside. So he or she, doesn't matter, will come in and stand this way and face that log. So that's why I was asking, you don't have to put the log in the pile, just put it away from, off to the side. You'll see what we're getting ready to do.
So a lot of times, like if what Grant's saying is, if you put it, like, you can even put it right in the middle, and point it right at your stand, because they won't come in, they'll come in like this. So if the stand's going to be there, they'll come in from the sides, and that works with mineral and corn. So I'm going to show you guys this first. I'm going to let you smell it. Smell that? It smells really good. It's a real strong cherry flavor. So what we got here, we got calcium, phosphorus, there is salt. This is a minimum of 30, max of 35, so that's really, really low. Magnesium, copper, selenium, zinc, vitamin A, and D3. A lot of your cheaper minerals will not have copper in them.
No, not copper. It'll have a high salt content. Ours is designed to grow deer.
Yep.
That's why there's a low salt content. Pick them up and read them. Make sure you're getting good product.
Yeah. If it's got, I mean, you'll see some minerals on the market that's 60% salt. You do not want that, because is salt good for me? Salt good for us? No, it's not. So it ain't good. You want a
healthy deer herd.
You want a healthy deer. I'm gonna put some of that on the wall.
Hey, thanks. Get my spot ready. I appreciate that.
What the heck? Well, guys, one thing that we're all guilty of, one time or another, is waiting till July to put your mineral out. But as Grant, being a deer farmer, will tell you, the most important time is right now.
Your bucks are shedding. The reason the horns are falling off is because the new pedicle is starting to form and push the old horn off. The new horn's coming through the skin, and your deer need the protein and the minerals to grow that horn. Happier your deer are, or stress-free your deer are, the bigger that deer's gonna grow. A stressed deer looking for minerals, looking for nutrients, is not gonna grow great. But a deer that has it and is here to offer it to him, he's gonna grow beyond belief.
We've seen it multiple times on the farm where we had a stressed buck and we're like, well, you know, he didn't grow very well this year. He stressed out, something wrong, something's not right. Then you'll see these deer that are, you know, stress-free, happy as can be, and they blossom into these monsters. You're like, holy cow. It starts at the basics. And right now, February, March, April, May, is the time you want these deer to get these minerals, to grow them big horns, to get them big racks that everybody's looking for.
One of the secrets to Pure Whitetail, why does Pure Whitetail's deer urine work a lot better than anybody else's? Stress-free collection.
Yes.
Exactly what Grant just said, stress-free. The more stress-free they are, you supply them with the nutrients, the bigger racks they're going to grow. It's just,
he wants to walk up here, get some mineral, walk back down in there and lay back down.
Hey guys, if you want the very best mineral on the market, everything the deer needs to grow, more importantly, everything it needs to be stress-free and healthy, check out purewhitetail.com and get yourself a bag of Full Throttle today.